Hello, everyone. My name is Tom Howell. I am the solution engineer at Salesforce, aligned to Bayer here in North America. Now, we're making this video to briefly take you all through some of the capabilities that come with Life Science Cloud as it relates to key account management regarding forecasting, sales agreements, as well as looking forward to revenue generating activities such as quoting and renewals. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and delve right into the demonstration here. So as a key account manager, my territory is fairly large and international here at Bayer Radiology. Now, one of the things that I can do is if I want to understand why my quarter-over-quarter numbers are decreasing from where they were in the previous year. Perhaps it's an opportunity management problem, could be a sales agreement issue, could be orders. There could be a number of reasons for this. But what I'm going to be able to do is blend the integrated and natively embedded analytics and visualization framework of Tableau and marry that with the conversational interface of Salesforce's Agentforce capabilities so that I can go from a very high level view of my book of business up here in the hundreds of millions down to the individual level and ultimately identify areas for where I can improve my business. So just to get things started here, I'll go ahead and request that. I'll go ahead and pull this out a little further. But I want to know about the 5 worst performing accounts as it comes to sales agreements. So think order quantity or order amount rather, as it relates to these accounts performances by revenue. Now what's happening here is in the background, my trusty agent here is crunching the numbers behind the scenes. So again, we have a massive hundreds of millions of dollar revenue number here regarding my territory, and I want to get down into, what are some of the actual nitty-gritty pieces here. So I've got here, right, in terms of sum of sales over the course of the quarter, it looks like United Hospital is one of those really tough accounts that we've had a difficult time doing. And I'll also point out here that for sources, because this is embedded within Salesforce's unified platform, which leverages our under the hood, data layer known as Data Cloud, we're able to power these, visualizations that are generated here through a natural conversational interaction by grounding them across data and information that's brought in from all over the enterprise. So it's a really seamless experience. Today, this information may live in multiple systems. I may need to go to one system for my sales activities, another one for, say, visualizations, and maybe another one entirely to get to this level of specificity on specific accounts. And with respect to, one of the benefits here of what we're looking at as it relates to Salesforce is all this is brought into one spot. And go one step further, and I want to know about radiology sales by product to United Hospital. So in the first visualization, right, what I wanted to do was identify where in my massive book of business is there difficulty in terms of turning revenue, into realized numbers, right? And now what I'm able to do is figure out, all right, well, within this specific, say, account, where are the areas of improvement for product and how are these products performing? Now, I'll show you here in the next piece here how we can take, say, a visualization like that on in terms of our holistic, overview of our entire book of business and what this can look like embedded within a specific contract or sales agreement. So let's go ahead and go on in here. So you'll see here, I'm back on my home screen. This probably looks quite familiar. So now that I've got the name of an account that I know is underperforming, I want to get to the bottom of this, right? I want to understand what exactly is it that I can do to find some of these sales agreements or contracts associated with an account like this that is underperforming. So I'll go ahead and ask my agent that can search over all of my information, all of my data for the lowest performing sales agreements. It looks like I've got one right here for United Hospital. And when I pop this one open, I'll close this out just for a real estate sake. You'll see here, right, I've got my visualized expected revenue being in purple, and planned revenue, the planned revenue being purple and the actual revenue being in green. And you can see that this sales agreement is underperforming. Now, when I go down a little bit further, I want to get some more insights into where might there be an opportunity for us to either propose maybe a new set of products, or maybe a different set of different product family entirely, as it relates to United Hospital, by stacking United Hospital up against its peers. It's clear to me very quickly that our computed tomography, this particular product line or product family has a lot of white space. So, right, and I can go ahead and consult my agent. But before I do that, I'm just going to check here. Within sales agreements, we can actually track by product the planned and actual quantity over a period of time. So this is giving a whole nother foundational layer to tracking and forecasting revenue that goes beyond opportunity management, and instead captures these actuals versus planned or forecasted numbers. And this is important to me because I understand how, at an individual level, not only at an account level, but at an individual contract level, how my customers are performing and how my book of business is doing. So I'm going to go ahead and consult this agent once more. And in this time, what I'm going to be doing is I want to create an approval to get the computed tomography team involved in the renewal quote. So you'll remember originally we asked, show me sales agreements within an active renewal. So I want to start planning ahead for how I can make sure that this sales agreement isn't going to be performing after the renewal. Now, furthermore, I want to go ahead and initiate a discount or an adjustment rather to the discount. So currently my discount for, say, my products usually hanging around 10%, but due to the fact that this particular sales agreement, the purchasing behavior of the customer is significantly lower than I was hoping it would be. So it's easy for me to go ahead and initiate the request to decrease the discount from 10% to 8% using the justification of underperforming. And I should note that this agent has access to your standard operating procedures and your quoting rules, so we can ensure that, the requests that I'm putting forward are either raised to the appropriate approver through deal desk or sales operations, or alternatively, if something is, I suppose, on the paper, so to speak, it's easy for me to go ahead and get things initiated. And lastly, my agent is not just out here to, say, facilitate activities for me, but it also can help me with identifying areas of improvement or finding other potential products that I could be including. So now that I can do that, I can go ahead and pop over into this renewal quote and see what we've constructed behind the scenes. And when we do that, I open this up and you're going to see the approval gone through to computed tomography, as well as the quoted line items here, not only for the UltraVista injection, which is being inherited from that parent sales agreement, but that additional product as well. And when I go ahead and click into this, you'll see that the discount that I've requested at 8% has in fact been approved. So bringing this all back, I hope this gives you a better understanding of how Life Sciences Cloud on the Salesforce platform, combined with our visualization embedded suite of Tableau and our agentic framework, really brings a whole nother, source of truth to your reps in the flow of work. Thank you all for listening.